Bonjour! Hello everyone, this is Paul Gilbert, and you are watching me on Guitar Part. Something just fell on the floor, I don't know what it was. Today we're going to play some guitar, we're going to rock and roll, we're backstage, and enjoy the show. Well, welcome to the guitar lesson on Guitar Part. Let's see, today I want to show you, I don't know what I want to show you yet. I think I just want to warm up. I haven't played guitar in like a week. I've been traveling. I've been using a Euro for a pick, so this is my first time I'm actually using a guitar pick again. It feels very nice to have a pick again. Oh, that's the nice thing about plugging a guitar in is you get sustain. There we go. Okay, what am I going to show you? Where to begin? I don't know what level you are. When I teach guitar students, one of the most important things is to find out what level they are. And one of the best ways of doing that is to do a jam session. So let me show you the jam session that I do for all my students. No matter what level they are, if they're a beginner or if they're very advanced, I do the same thing, which is I play a very simple rhythm that has no notes. All it is this. I just play a rhythm on the guitar. And in a way, I'm almost playing like a drum, like but instead of a drum, would be my snare, this would be my kick. So I use these strings for a higher sound, and these strings for a lower sound. So like, you just get a rhythm going. You can tap your foot too if you want. It's very important to have rhythm. So then, I pick a key. In this case, I'm going to pick the key of E minor, or no, I'm sorry, not E, A minor. Most people reading this probably know this scale. Very useful scale, and we're just going to jam in that tempo using that scale. Maybe using some bends as well. So that gets your phrasing going, and phrasing is so important. So if you have, it's hard because I can't hear you because it's just me alone, but if I could hear you, I would want to listen to see what level you are. And to me, it's not even about how fast you can play, it's about how well you can lock in to that groove. So again, this is the groove. And let's see, if you want to lock in, the first thing you might do is think about what a drummer would do. If you only had a snare drum, you didn't have any notes, and this is your tempo, and you had a drum, what would you play? You could go the same thing, da, 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 da. Maybe those are quarter notes, so you could go like. So a good control of those, maybe with some bending too, like. I threw in an eighth note, da, 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 da. So be aware of the rhythmic division. So maybe eighth notes would be like, da, 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 da. Let's try some of that. Now maybe a combination of that. Some quarter notes, like da, da, or that's even slower, sorry. Da, 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 da. There you go. So I'm really thinking about rhythm. I'm not caring so much about the notes. I just want the rhythm to lock in. There's a whole world. I mean, you can get faster and faster. Of course, you can do 16th notes, which would be. So that'd be like, you could do single notes like. Or separate notes like 1, 2, 3, 4. And that takes more technique as you go faster. But again, it's important to be aware of the rhythm. You could even try to do 16th note triplets. Let's see, or could we at this tempo? What would that be? Maybe like, so that's really fast. You can barely play them at that tempo, but even that's good to know. So that's how I start my guitar lessons when I'm teaching real live human beings in the lesson. I try to get a tempo, try to be aware of all those rhythms, and try to just play a simple key like A, and start simple, stop in between. Let's see, what am I going to do? Maybe some triplets. Triplets are nice too. So I'm thinking much more about rhythms than scales. I mean, if you play only scales, it starts to sound like a classical musician. And I love classical music, but most electric guitar is rock or blues or fusion, those kind of styles of music. So I really recommend listening to the rhythm. Rock and roll, have a great time, and that's all I'm going to give you for today. Thank you. Bye-bye.